What up, my Venture family? How you guys doing? Welcome back to the Venture, guys. I know it's been a while, but here goes another video for y'all guys, and I hope y'all guys gonna enjoy it. Today we're here down in the Lehigh Gap. We're actually following the Appalachian Trail, and I'm gonna continue this thing all the way up to the top of this overlook. What better place to come than the Lehigh Gap and stuff like that, man? It's a cool place to come, not too far from where I live at. Hey, I want to enjoy some nature, spend some time out in some nice, beautiful scenery areas and stuff like that. So I decided to come here. Like I said, it wasn't too far. Wife and Coco wanted to come, but due to being too cold, they didn't want to be out here in the cold. But I'm out here prepared. Even though I got myself a new little cut, so y'all can see this thing is low, so it's a little chilly. I got my face mask. I'm about to throw that thing on just to feel a little bit extra warmer. My body's nice and warm. I ain't too cold because I got this nice little coat on. And yeah, we out here gonna get ready to explore. Just up here, this is the way we come out usually from the trail. I did a little hike to get over here. I didn't park in this parking lot actually. I parked down below on the road and stuff. There's another little parking down next to the road down there. So I parked down there and decided to hike up here. It was about probably like a half a mile to get up to this trail here where I'm at, and I'm getting this thing started. So far I only see myself out here getting started here with the blue trails, and yeah, we back out in some nature. So let's go out here and enjoy it, man. See what we could run into. Been a while since I've been here, so things might have changed, but we're here, and it's a beautiful spot, and I hope y'all guys gonna enjoy it with me, man. So tag along, and yeah, let's see what this place has to offer again. I love the Lehigh Gap, man. It's a beautiful place. If y'all new to the channel, man, hope y'all guys gonna enjoy it too. If y'all didn't, yeah, I've been seeing this again. Hey, enjoy it again, man. It's a beautiful spot. Beautiful view once we get to the top. It's about 2.5 miles to get to the top. So, hey, let's make our way up there. So once I get up here to the top, it starts getting real windy. Cause we up here in the opening. So all the wind just cutting through between these two mountains here. I'm actually got my face mask on, throw this thing on. It's time to put this hat on. Hopefully it doesn't fly away. Put the strap nice and tight. Y'all see that yummy adventure drip? Y'all probably can't see it with that sun gleaming behind me and stuff, but if y'all did seen it, go get yours, man. Right to my fullventures.com. Got some cool hats up there, some cool merch, very affordable price, so go check it out. Definitely some good quality, so y'all won't regret it. But like I said, man, we here just getting this thing started. We still in the bottom of the overlook, but we actually on top of the highway here. Let me walk over here and go off the little trail a little bit. Show you guys the highway down below there. So you might hear some traffic and stuff. We parked all the way over there on the other side of the bridge. I actually crossed over the bridge. Made my way over here instead of parking in the main parking lot over here, because it's a little tricky to get over here. You gotta kind of throw yourself in there. So I decided just to park on the side over there. It's real easy. Ain't too many parking on that side. It's about probably like 4 to 5 cars can fit on that side. So it won't be that much people on that side. And I'm heading up here. This is the blue little path that I'm actually following. We actually did that trail too, so if you guys want to check that out, we'll put that down on the description down below. We went on that side. I've been here multiple times, so we did a few different trails in the area. A lot of things might have changed since I've been here, but before there used to be this train that used to cross over here. On the other side, you can see like the old remains of the little structure from the tracks and stuff, where it used to hold the tracks. Just on that side over there, there's actually I think that's like a little visitor center. They got some information. I'm not too sure y'all can hear me clearly because this wind is very heavy. It's like coming through real strong. Around my drone, was hoping to fly my drone up above, but that's gonna be a failure because once I put that thing in the air, you know I got the DJI Mini. That thing is gonna be flipping around. I'm like, oh damn, my drone! I ain't trying to let that thing happen. But it's been a while since I even did a hike. But it's feel good just being out in some nature, enjoying some nice beautiful sunlight, some beautiful views as we make our way up to the top, to that amazing view. So don't click out, you know what I mean? Hope y'all guys gonna enjoy it, man, because it's definitely worth it, man. Just here you can see this like this big mountain on the side of us. They actually put these like fence here so rocks doesn't slide off, hit the hikers as they walk through here. And we making our way up to the top up there. Gonna see this overlook again and go enjoy it. I'm trying to actually go a little higher than last time I went. I was always saying I was gonna keep on going and keep trying to make it all the way to the top of it. And I'll never do it because I'm always tired as soon as I get up there. So to see how's our energy as we make our way up there, because this ain't nothing right here where I'm getting started. This is the easy part. Very flat ground. Give you a nice little view to make you think that the trail's real easy. But once it comes up here, we gotta do this turn and start working our way up there. And it's crazy. The elevation, oh my God, knocks the wind out of you. And I had to bring the asthma pump here here goes a nice little peek out here, our first little lookout, without going over bushes and stuff like that. It actually give you a nice little peek out here. And then we gotta continue on over here. Once we finish looking out here, I'm gonna give you guys this view, and then we're gonna come up here. Let's go check this view out in this corner. So that corner right there, oh man, the wind just picked up once we got to that corner. Got very windy, so that gives us a little taste of what we're gonna be feeling up there. It's gonna feel a lot colder because it's a higher elevation and stuff, so you know, it's gonna be crazy. Hopefully I'm prepared with these gloves and this coat. And knock out from this face mask, because if not, my face and ears would have been frozen. Especially with this new haircut. Man, this thing would have been, shoo, like an ice cube in my head. But we back on this blue path, continuing this thing on. Just making our way to where we gotta turn it. We just kind of basically like walking against the highway here. The highway's down below. You know, yeah. Heads on the side getting a little rough. Giving us a little taste of the turn that we're gonna be going up. Just preparing us. And yeah, we're gonna continue this thing on. Let's make it to the top. Ooh, man, right here just gets real muddy. Already got my foot wet a little bit, like I got these waterproof boots on. Just making our way through this little log here, crossing over. Hey, how you doing? I know we still following these little blue markings here. Just making our way around before we gotta start going up this elevation here. It's actually gonna make us go around the mountain, come out from the back of it to enjoy this beautiful view out here in the front. Just crazy elevation up. And y'all guys gonna see if y'all haven't seen it yet. But like I said, if you've seen it already, hey, still fall back and enjoy it, because it's amazing. Just going up here is amazing also. You get nice little views and a little river down there at the bottom. The road at the bottom down there also with the cars going through. Get your nice little smiley face to get you going. I just pushed my face mask down a little bit because it makes it hard to breathe with that thing on when you're walking. But I'm surprised there's a lot of people out here actually hiking this trail also. There's a beautiful sunny day with some nice clouds up above, but very cool. So I wasn't expecting everybody to be out here hiking this trail today. And this thing is biting out here, this wind. I tell you, once that wind hits you, it's like cuts you. But we're coming up to the little turn up here where we gotta turn at. There's another trail that goes all the way down straight over here. I don't know what that leads to. Never took it that way. I feel like kind of just doing that instead of going the way up here to the top. But like I said, I'm not too sure where that leads to. Probably just stays on this lower level, just going around. And we really came here for this overlook, so we might just end up following, continuing on with these blue markings here. So let's bang this on right here, and then start going up this elevation here, up to this mountain, and go enjoy this mountain view. I was gonna continue that thing on, but don't know how long that other trail is, so maybe we don't want to be stuck in that trail and end up not knowing where the hell we at. We probably say that for another time or something. I'll probably do a little research on that and see where that trail leads to one day. Or we probably do it once we get up here, and then if we have enough time and we still have some daylight out as we finish this trail here, we might go do that one too, because that wasn't a bad hike at the bottom there to get there. But we're going up, and this is when the heavy breathing starts. That's the trail just at the bottom there. And we on the blue markings here. And we just following this thing up. Slowly by slowly. With oxygen losing out of our body. to the top. All we gotta do is continue this thing on to where we need to be at. So this thing just took us out in this big field. I don't really remember this field from the last time, but like I said, it's been a while since I've been here, so we can continue this thing on. You can see like an open like little path here. It gets a lot narrow here, so we can take this thing on. Hopefully just leave it to the same direction. Haven't seen any more blue markers or anything, so I'm not too sure. I might have to turn. It was a little turn off that was back there, just probably like a quarter mile back from me right now. Just walked right by it. I didn't even notice until the last minute. I thought we had to still continue on going straight, and I'm assuming this is it though. But like I said, I can't really remember from the last time we was here. But we can continue this thing on and just keep our fingers crossed, and hopefully it still leaves us the same direction. And it really sucks because once you get up here, the wind just gets crazy. I know if I was to fly my drone up here, it's just gonna fly away, and I'm gonna end up losing that thing. And I ain't trying to do that. The amount of money I spent on that little thing, even though they really ain't too expensive, but it's still expensive to me, especially when you don't got it. But we're here coming into like this bend, but this road here looks like it's starting to like turn a little bit. I'm just gonna follow this thing on. Looks like a nice little smooth path, so I mean, if anything, we would have to turn back and go take the other way. Let's continue this thing on now. Seeing where it leads to. So just right on the side of this thing, this is fence that's over here, kind of blocking something off over there. Not sure what that is. You can't barely see it over there. It's a real thin fence, but like these poles and stuff holding it. Probably some private property type of thing there. Probably trying to like restore that little section there. That's what I'm assuming. But we're coming into like this fence here that actually opens up to it. Let's see what this thing is here. I know this ain't the way I took last time, because I don't remember taking this. But hey, it's always good to take something a little different sometimes. Run into some different things and some cooler things. It continues on this road here. You can see the fence open up, and it goes inside this little village in there. And this is what it says here on the sign. So that's what that is. That's why they don't want nobody going there. They don't want nobody messing vegetation up in there. Especially this different type of animals and stuff living in there, breeding and stuff. But we're gonna continue on with this road here. Look like a car and stuff could drive through here. So this thing gotta go all the way down to the bottom some type of way. And yeah, we're gonna follow this thing just a little bit more. Like I said, we're coming up to like a big opening up here. Hopefully it gives us an overlook from here. But we'll find out once we get up there. So I just turned back around, guys. This thing just kept going on. I actually popped the map up. Let me show you guys that. Let y'all guys see what we was headed towards. We was getting ourselves into a crazy height. This is us, this little blue dot. And we was following this trail going straight, following all this game lane. We would have popped out somewhere down here a couple miles later. So we gotta get back onto the track here. Let me zoom up a little bit. So we're about like a half a mile back to where we need to get at, back to the path that's up here, so we can get up there, get back to this little overlook, finish going to where we came up here for, to enjoy this overlook. I knew it looked a lot different once I got up here and I seen that open field. I was like, this ain't the same trail from last time. I've been here too many times. This definitely wasn't a trail. I wasn't really paying attention too much. I was just doing a little look around the area and stuff, and kind of got thrown off of the trail that I was supposed to turn on. That's what kind of left me onto this trail, and I kind of thought it was still the same exact trail. I didn't see no markings or anything. I just continued on walking and just, hey, it looked cool. It was a very easy path, and I know it was too easy. It was too easy to be true. But we're getting back, and hopefully we get back to this overlook so we can enjoy it. It's a beautiful view once we get up to that overlook. Definitely gonna be worth it. But we're heading back over here where that little opening of that fence was at. So you know we're getting closer once we see that. And we're just gonna keep following this thing back onto the blue little markings down back over there where we was supposed to turn off at. But this thing just continued down behind me. I could have kept that going for miles. Could have led me off to like another road, but it'd have been a hell of a walk getting back to the car and stuff on the road down there. Probably would have took us a couple hours. And I don't think they got Uber and Lyft around this area. That's only in cities and stuff. They don't really do that right here in the back countries. Here goes a little bend here. Hey, we gotta keep continuing on. This is the little opening I was talking about that led you into that little fence area. And let's continue on the little path we're supposed to be on. Let's get this thing back on track. Get this thing back rolling. Let's go enjoy this view. Cause that's what we came out here for, right? To enjoy that view. I was hoping I could have flew my drone, but hey, things happen for a reason, man. You can't predict everything. But you still can have a good time. Even though bad things coming your way, you can still make it good. So remember that. Every rain comes with sunshine up after it to dry that rain up. And this is actually the way, just up here, what we took to get over here. So we're getting closer. So here goes that open field that kind of made me realize that we wasn't on the right spot. So we got to get back on track. And just up here, this is the trail that I got here on. I don't know what made me think this was the path here. Just thought it was a little overgrown or something. But let's follow this thing back on here, get back onto the main trail up here. And start following this path to this overlook. That was a lot quicker than I thought. Thought it was gonna take us a lot longer to get to where we was at just now. I mean, to get back where we was at up here to this little split that we need to turn off at. Here it goes. Getting to this path here. Just following this thing down to the bottom. Well, not to the bottom, but to the end of it here. Once I seen this trail here, I should have just turned back because definitely didn't even look like it. Very overgrown. This thing would have been a lot, at least more wider with the people that does come up to this overlook. That's another thing you got to look at too. When you're going into trails like this, you got to look at the wideness. That's how you can tell if it's a very popular trail or it barely get used or anything. You can tell by the way the trail is. If it's skinny like this or wide. Well, here goes split off what we were supposed to turn off at. This is where we came from. This is the little turn we were supposed to go at to continue on with the trail here. You can see here it goes right here. I think that's exactly what I did last time. The first time I ever came here. I think I did the same thing, or just went straight. But this is where we got to go at. It says the trail over here. This is the south way. This is the north way here. I'm not too sure what this way would take us to. I think that would take us towards the other trail when we was first coming up this little hill up here. The other little path that went around. I think that would lead you back over there. But we're gonna turn here. I don't know if that confused y'all or anything. We did that little right turn once we got off that trail. And I think we can take this thing on here. This is the way it's gonna take us to the overlook here. So let's go enjoy it. It's a little bit more of a walk here, but about half a mile from this little section here, and we'll get to our destination. It looks real cool as we make our way over there, because we're gonna be walking on the side of the mountain, kind of enjoying the overlook, making our way to the spot where we could chill and relax at. And you can see this trail is a lot wider than the one that we was actually on. So you can tell more people come up to this path here. Not too many people like doing this because the elevation is real crazy. The hike is a very hard hike, even though it's a 2.5 mile, but it's a very hard hike. Here goes the fence here. This is the fence I thought the other side was, but it wasn't. So this is the right path here that we are now, because now I can remember everything that we was walking towards last time. We did this a few times, even did this in the snow. This thing was so crazy in the snow. If I can find that link to that video, I'll put that down on the description too. Well, I'm trying to put every Lehigh video, well, Lehigh Gap section that I did up here onto the bottom of the description, so you guys can check all those out. Also got other videos and stuff, so I want to go check those out. Just go, show some love. Drop some little emojis. Hit me with the thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on notification bell. And stay tuned. Because we got these videos coming. I know I said that last time, but we got these things coming. We're picking back on track. It's very rocky here, so you gotta be careful with your steps. You can twist your ankle. So don't rush this thing, be aware. And just take your time. Enjoy the nature. So we still following that path that we just turned off at. And I forgot to tell you, this is actually the white markings instead of the blue markings. We are on the white markings. So just in case y'all thought we were still on the blue markings, we actually not. We're following these white markings from that little turn off before we got lost, where we were supposed to turn at. To continue on with this trail, you had to continue on with the white markings now. I think the other way that was behind us, towards the other way, I think that was the way that continues on with the blue markings. I also had a blue arrow going towards that way. And I think that will lead back down towards the bottom. I don't think that really leads you up to the overlook. But if you continue this thing on, it's very slippery here, going down and up this hill. So we gotta be careful as we wind around it. You can see we coming up to all the stones and stuff, so this is the way we gotta be heading towards. We just gotta maneuver around it and get to our destination up here. Like I said, we gotta be careful though. Very, very careful. The best time to hike is like winter and fall time, because you don't got all the trees and stuff in your way, so you get to enjoy all the views. And look at this view as we make our way through. Made it. This thing is amazing. Just here relax now. Had to throw myself right on this rock, and I'm just kick it back and enjoy this view. It's very windy up here. We're staying up to show you guys. There's a little visitor center all the way at the bottom there. Other side of that bridge, that's where we parked at. The navigator's all the way over there on the other side. And yeah, man, it's a beautiful view. But like I said, I look cold up here, so we're gonna fall back a little bit, get some energy, and try to stay away from this wind. Kind of blocking ourselves up with this rocks and stuff up here. And I'm enjoying this view from the top, and I'm gonna let y'all guys enjoy it with me. Definitely a beautiful view. Hella worth the hike. Even though we got lost, we was like somewhere like up there on the other side. I don't know where that thing was leaving us to. Probably was leaving us somewhere down there. Probably was gonna end up coming back down to like a road at the bottom. Not too sure. But that would have been a crazy hike, because then that means you would have had to find a way to get around all that, back onto that road to cross over that bridge. And I think probably would have took a couple hours. But I'm gonna get comfortable up here, eat some snacks, get some energy back in me, get myself warmed up, and I'm relaxed a little bit. So let's chill and just enjoy these views. Wife and Coco didn't come because they'd have been frozen with me. It's a cold day. Definitely wasn't the day to come back to the adventure tip. Tell you that. At least it ain't raining. It's very windy though. And at least he got the sun out, so we can't complain about that because the sun is actually warming us up a little bit. But once you get into the shade, that's when it gets real chilly. We was gonna continue this thing going all the way up top, but it's too cold, my fingers are too frozen. So I'm actually gonna start heading back down, get back down to the navigator at the bottom. So let's get out of here. It's gonna be a different way as we escape from this mountain here. We just gotta be very, very, very careful. Try not to hurt ourselves here. You can see somebody was down there doing a pit fire in the bottom. That's a cool little spot to chill at. Told them that little spot was down there. I would set up a little fire to keep us a little warm. For the meantime, he was up here. We are out of here now. I'm gonna head down before it gets dark. And yeah, I'm just trying to see, trying to plan my steps here. Trying to see how we get down to the bottom. The white markers are just over there, and we gotta climb over that hill. Start like going down this mountain. So we gotta be very careful. Like I said, do this thing on caution. Even if it takes us longer to get to the bottom, we gotta do it the safe way. I'm trying to find the best way to get there. I think it's this way over here. Foot there. It's a little tricky here, but do it. Like I said, with some time and playing steps, you can do it in no time. This way here. It's a little crazy, but we made it down. I can see the white markings just over here, and this way we gotta continue to make our way down to the bottom. And I'm over here already losing my breath, and I just got started. Once we get away from this overlook, we start getting blocked in by the trees and stuff, so that would stop the one from getting super cool. But here goes. We gotta start making our way down. It's to go to white marker there. Got my hands on it, and I'm just start maneuvering through this thing. Start finding the best way to get down in a safe way. I'm not keep saying that, but you gotta do it with caution. Cause this thing is very, very dangerous and tricky if you don't know what you're doing. This is part of the Appalachian Trail too, for those that don't know. This white mark in here, this is the Appalachian Trail. So people that's doing the Appalachian Trail, this is part of their route that they gotta do, making their way from Georgia to Maine. That's a hell of a hike. I don't know how the hell they do that. That was always one of my goals to do, but due to my condition, I can't do that. But we still here enjoying it still. Gotta find one way to make your life work, right? Can't let one thing bring you down. Oh, my leg got stuck there. Somebody broke a little bottle here, a glass bottle. That's why they say guys don't hike with glass, because I mean you could drop it and break it just like that, and then somebody could get hurt out here. But we heading down. I see the white markers just ahead of me here, and we're just gonna follow them things. We got a tricky spot. That's one of the trickiest spots going down this hill on this mountain here, because there's all these stones that's loose, so they be moving around as you make your way on them and stuff. So you gotta be very careful. It's another spot if you want to maneuver through there. If it was a hot day, probably would have stood up here a lot longer and been doing a little sightseeing around the area. Probably would have went up where I wanted to go at up top there. But yeah, I mean, it's too cold. We just came out here to enjoy this view. Just trying to have a good time out in some outdoors since I haven't did it in a while. And I wanted to bring a nice little video for y'all guys. This is the closest location and one of the coolest locations from where I live at. So I mean, we here and we enjoying it, and I hope y'all enjoying it also. But we are making our way down. It's a little tricky, and this is when you got to start thinking. Put your little brain to think, figure out your steps, how you're gonna get down. There's different ways you could get down, just whatever way makes you more comfortable. And I think this way over here, if I go to the side, I probably can make my way down. Like I said, with a little caution. Whoa, man. I remember one of my last videos, I came here, one of my homies actually slid down this thing here, doing it as a joke. It was very funny though, how he slid down like it was a slide. But we're here on the white markings, just maneuvering there. We still haven't left the white markings. This thing's gonna continue on following these white markings, I think all the way down to the bottom. From when the steps was at, from the beginning of this video where I said that, I mean, that was gonna be our exit way out. This is actually the path that's gonna take us out through that way. Hope I didn't get you guys confused, but we just maneuvering, making our way out of here. You see the sun going down over there. I think it looks crazy, just peeking out the mountain up there. So we're gonna be making out of this thing, making our way out of here when it gets dark, because once that thing goes down, that little piece, it's gonna be pitch black. So let's at least get better on a better surface floor here, because once we get off this little stone mountain that we on right now, it gets a little better. But we're gonna be in between woods, so it is gonna be a lot darker. I did bring my little light with me, so that's a good thing. I mean, we ain't gonna get left in the dark. I'm just trying to make my way down here carefully. Remember, I did this on a snow time. Like, this thing was covered in all snow and ice. So it was very tricky when I did this before. It's a little hard now again, because I haven't hiked for a little while. So it makes it a lot harder for me to like maneuver through this mountain here, since it's been a while since I've been in some nature doing like a crazy hike like this. Ooh, excuse my burp. But we here still continuing on with the white markings here. Everything continues on, and it's getting a lot better the floor as we making our way down. It's going downhill, so it kind of puts a little beating on the back of your calf muscles, because you're trying to hold your whole body weight from going all the way down too fast. I'm telling you guys, it's freezing out here today. I think the highest was supposed to be like 30 degrees today, but with the wind, it makes it feel probably like in the 19s, early teens and stuff. That thing really cutting through though. When it cuts you, it feel like you're just getting dragged on a carpet or something, getting a rug burn. That's why I'm trying to cover up most of my body and stuff. But we're coming up to this little wooded area, like I was saying, and it's gonna start turning up here. It's gonna become like a little bend. We gotta go start working our way down. But at least it's gonna feel a lot better, since the tree's gonna cover most of the wind from cutting through. This thing is crazy. Hopefully we can make it out of here before it gets dark, so we don't have to use our light. But you can see it's starting to get a little dark, so I mean, I don't think that's happening. And we ain't really trying to rush out of here, because we ain't trying to hurt ourselves going down also, just to rush to the car. So we're gonna take our time and just maneuver through it, nice and carefully. Just right here, we're coming up to some double markings, double white blazers. you guys don't know about these markings, I'm gonna let you guys know again. These markings right here actually let you know what side you're gonna be turning on. As you can see, it's double-sided, and the top one is gonna be letting us know that we're gonna be turning towards the right side. So I mean, there ain't no trail on this side, just the one that we on. So that's this one. I mean, so we're gonna be turning towards the right. You could probably continue going over there. It's probably like for like the hunters and stuff. But for the meantime, we're gonna continue making our way out of here. Instead of making our way to the bottom, we're gonna be continuing on with these white markings. And look at this little nice little peek out we get as we make our way through. This thing just caught me off guard. Look at the sky color in that thing, beautiful. But we heading down. We got like about a mile to make our way down to the bottom here. It's a little rough mile, so it's gonna take us a while. It ain't gonna be an easy mile. So I mean, it might take us a little longer, but we're making our way through. So just up here, we're coming up to some other double markings up here, and this one's actually directing us towards the other side. So I mean, I'm gonna explain that one to y'all too, so y'all can see. I mean, y'all can have a little understanding what I was talking about up there with the other two stripes. But here goes the two little stripes I was talking about. So we're gonna be turning to the left on this side. So I mean, we're on this one here at the bottom. I mean, we're gonna be turning up here. I mean, towards the left. This way right here, I'm not too sure where it would take you to. I think I did go out there before. I'm not too sure what it was up there. Couldn't remember. There's so many trails, I can't really remember where that way it took us. But we headed down, just continuing on with the white little markings here. And this thing is, I mean, it ain't too hard, but like I said, you gotta kind of slow down a little bit so your calf muscles get real tight. Cause this is downhill, so it's like pushing you down. You don't want to end up rolling down this hill. So little wooden steps there. So that's letting us know that we're getting closer to the bottom. Oh yeah. Oh look, I almost tripped there. Just down here. This is the little way that I was talking about we was gonna come out of before we continued on with the blue in the beginning of this video. I mean, this is the little split off here. We still gotta cross over the bridge and everything to get to the car. And yeah, here goes some double markings again. None of us know that we gotta turn to the left to continue on with the white markings. And here goes the bottom. This is the way we came when we first started following the blue markings. And we're just gonna continue this thing over here and start making our way back to the car, crossing over the bridge and all that goody stuff. But that was an amazing hike. I hope y'all enjoyed it, because I enjoyed it myself, even though it was cold. Still got to enjoy the view. And I hope y'all guys enjoyed it too, man. If y'all new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. But like I said, we're gonna be crossing over. And if you wanna stick along with us as we make our way through, hey, tag along. It's still a beautiful sight going back towards the car and stuff like that. I gotta cut off somewhere around here. Oh, here it goes right here. I know it's like a trail that turns off. But just over here, we're gonna be still following the white markings. You can see up here, still directing me towards the white little markings up there. And the navigator just parked on the other side, over there. But let's give y'all one more little view from up here as we make our way out. Here goes some information on a little area too. So that was a little information on that. If you want to read more about it, there's a couple signs up here too. Just come out here and check this place out. It's amazing, man. It's only 2.5 miles to get up to the top. That's where we was at, all the way up there, where all them rocks and stuff is at. We could have continued on, but I mean, it was real cold once you got up there, too windy. And I mean, but we still had a good time. We still got to enjoy the view. It was an amazing view. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And we back onto the white. Well, we continuing on with the white marking. We're about to get down to the bottom where the road is at. We gotta cross over the road, then the bridge, and then we back to the car. And that was a hell of a hike, because I mean, to us it was a little bit longer than 2.5, because we did another, probably like another mile on top of that when we got lost going towards the other way instead of turning what we supposed to do. Wasn't focusing, but hey, things happen. We still enjoyed the outdoors, and we got to see the sun going down. That was amazing. I mean, that probably was a reason for us to slow down so we could see that nice little amazing sunrise going down and stuff, because that thing was beautiful, man. Especially being up top, just checking that thing out. You can kind of see it still gleaming off of the mountain and stuff, kind of fading away, but you know, I mean, that's the end of the sun. We're back on the road. And here goes the dangerous part here. I'm gonna actually walk down here, cross over at the light down at the bottom. Yeah, I think you're really supposed to go up to that light, cross over. Basically the same thing. There ain't no cars coming out, so I could probably just run across instead of waiting for that light all the way over there. Just don't do what I'm doing, guys, because it's very, very dangerous. You can see it's so dangerous. Somebody, I guess, got hurt here too. I'm not sure, doing the same thing. Probably a car accident. Yeah, that's what it looks like, a car accident. But rest in peace to them. This is a very dangerous road. And you just gotta be careful. That's part of the Appalachian Trail. So people that's doing the Appalachian Trail, they actually have to walk where I'm walking on there. Making their way to Maine, continuing on that white trail that we was on. That would be an amazing trip, an amazing journey to do. But we almost to the car. I'm just gonna keep talking y'all guys' ears off. I can see somebody up there at the top of the overlook. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see it, but just all the way up there, somebody's actually up there, just standing. I think it's crazy. But we're here. You gotta turn up here at the light. Gotta bang a left, cross over the bridge, cross over the river that we was overlooking. And this is the bridge that we was overlooking also. Now we at the bottom. I get to see what it looks like from the bottom. And that's what it looks like at the top where we was at. All the way up there. And be careful, my hat feel like it's gonna fly away with this wind. Once you get to the opening, that wind picks up. Yes, it does. So guys, I was kind of saying it wrong. To go into Maine, we actually had to go this way, the Appalachian Trail. The way we was going is actually going towards Georgia. So I had them a little confused. I was telling y'all that I was going towards Maine, that direction. But that's actually going to Georgia the way we was going to. If we would have kept going and we kept walking that trail, we would have been crossing all the states going to Georgia. But the way we're going now is the way that's headed towards Maine. I ain't saying we're gonna walk into Maine, but this is part of the Appalachian Trail. This is what they gotta walk through. And they do this for, I say, about like 6 months to a year. It takes some people to do this. I'm not too sure. Some people take longer. It depends on the person. But we made it through without having to use our flashlight. That's a good thing. You can see the cars had to turn their lights on. We still get to enjoy this nice, beautiful view as we cross the bridge. Here goes the bridge that we are. You can see the river down there on the side of us with the little faded lighting of the sun there. Having a kayak would be a good to throw inside this water here and just exploring the water, see where that thing takes you to. That'd be another cool adventure there. But there goes the Lehigh Gap. Say bye-bye. This is our last time. Well, not our last time here, because I love this place. Might be here again and stuff. Probably when the weather get better. I mean, I'm over here. Probably when the weather get better, then we be here again, enjoying it. Might bring wifey and Coco too, and do the other side. We did this side multiple times too, so we might just do this. Give you guys a different view. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be anytime soon, but hey, in the future, just make sure you guys hit that notification bell. So just in case y'all can keep up with it. You know what I mean? There's a little boat dock right here. This is where they unload the boats and the kayaks and stuff into the water at the bottom there. Now I don't know if y'all can really hear me while there's traffic going through, but I hope y'all enjoying the view still. And that's where we came from, back there up the top. We're walking towards the sun now. My legs beat. I tell you, I'm gonna go give me a nice little hot meal, jump onto this highway, take this thing home. Whew, man, I'm relaxing that shower, loosen these muscles. But I'm already here, so I'm just gonna cross once I get up to the end of this bridge here. The car's actually on another side of the Navigator, but I'm gonna wrap this thing up here. I just want to show you guys the bridge, show you guys the view from it. This thing was amazing, and once again, I hope you guys enjoyed it, because I enjoyed it myself, even though it was freezing cold out here. But I still had a blast, man, and I hope y'all had a blast too. So if y'all did, hit that like button up. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, go subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Stay tuned for the next adventure. I'm not too sure when I'm gonna be releasing another video, but just hit that notification bell. Stay tuned. I really appreciate y'all guys for sticking with us, and you know what I mean, riding with us throughout this journey and stuff like that, man. But I had an amazing time. See you guys next time. Hit that bell down below, and make sure you guys hit that like button also, man. Peace. See you guys next time, man.